Yo, Dr. A and B. Yo, applying pressure on these devils with divine lectures. Student of Malachi, York, I am the rhyme center. I've been on it since 2000, I vibe better. Blue House, master third degree, it's life's nectar. I got that power of right knowledge, we call it second. They don't live it, they only talking right out their rectum. Pushing out that BS, talking and just pretending. These liars are gas, they frontin' in class. They hide behind signs and symbols and controlling the map. This ain't a game black from way back. You better change that, it's freedom in the music. They think I be the nuisance. They puppet master weak brothers and push them to confusion. These cowards claim they're leaders but misleading and abusing. Powers of the illusion, never live by the truth. And you call yourself elites, but I see you acting stupid. I'm standing up for real guard soldiers building a union.
Peace, this is Dr. A and B, African Man Born. All right, so to book Dr. A and B, African Man Born, you got to go to Legal Mob Entertainment. Legal Mob Entertainment, ran by Miss BK. All right, you go on Facebook. You can go, but email her if you want to book any shows or anything that requires my services dealing with music. Miss BK, Legal Mob Entertainment. Anything locally as far as shows and gatherings, you do that through Marcel Joseph, which is my lawyer. You hit her up at marcel@gmail.com. For Miss BK, you hit Legal Mob Entertainment at gmail.com to get all the music, videos, even the clothing, the hats and all that. AfricanManBorn.com. All right, or you can see me at different vending events around the city of Boston and Massachusetts and even out of state. All right, AfricanManBorn.com for everything. Peace. Peace. This is Dr. A and B, African Man Born on A and B TV. I'm not doing the audio right now. So I was listening to a speech that Aaron Magruder did. I don't know when he did it. He probably did it when he was younger or recently. I don't know when he did it. But it shows you the mindset of black people when it comes to themselves and how they think. They think like Europeans in a certain sense. Now, I like Aaron Magruder's show, but also Aaron Magruder's show has a lot of fucking contradictory shit, especially when it comes to the speeches. And especially when it comes to what you released and what was accepted to say. But then you talk about moral currency and all this other stuff. So I actually put it on a song that I'm going to be releasing whenever I release it. And the reason why I did it is because the song is the counter, the speech, because the speech is contradictory as shit based on who he is. You know what I mean? He's an author. He created the Boondocks. All right? For those who were Boondocks watchers, right? And that doesn't mean, oh, well, I'm contradicting because I watched the Boondocks. I watched it. So what? Right? But do you see me put out things that have to do with, like, you know, like on TV? The N-word should be looked at as a curse word. You bleep out all these other words, but you keep the N-word in. They did that to Dave Chappelle, and he started to realize that they was laughing at him, and he left that show, right? So the Boondocks, it was taken over by the white networks, which is like it was cartoon. It wasn't Cartoon Network. It was Don't Swim or whatever. I think it is the Cartoon. Yeah, that's Cartoon Network, Adult Swim. So again, which is why season 4 was so fucking disrespectful and racist. But what happened was he gave them the platform to do that because you signed over your creation to them. You allowed them to do certain shit, and then you became the monkey at the end of the day. So then to come out with a speech and say that we have this, we ran out of moral currency for who? You know what I'm saying? For white folks? Because I don't care what white people think. I take white people as they come. If they come racist, then I don't fuck with you. And at the end of the day, I don't care what people think about me, even my own people. I don't care what they think. You know what I'm saying? I do not care what people think when it comes to negativity about my race. If you don't like me, stay the fuck away from me. Simple. Stay away from mine and we won't have a problem. The problem is when they have a problem, like certain things that they do. And I'm going to play this speech.
I really want you guys to understand that time is running out. And a lot of people say that, but for real. Part of why the
mind you, him saying this doesn't mean anything to me. You know why? Because you put out a show called The Boondocks, where you had the black white supremacist, which was Uncle Ruckus. You had the Uncle Tom, which is Tom Dubois. You had a granddad that was between being black and being freaking loving white women and shit like that. You had two children. One was Black Power all day that nobody fucking listened to. You know what I'm saying? And you had the fucking brother who was very, 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 like, he was smart, but he was niggerish. All right? And then you come out and you say that every time white people look at us on TV, we act like fools. Where? Because you contributed to us looking like fools. And if you want to be honest, you ain't got no right to say anything about black people's moral currency, because we didn't have no moral currency. We didn't have any currency to do anything with these people. These people took... let me ask you, if you knew your history, right? And I'm not trying to just attack them, but I'm going to set the record straight, because at the end of the day, it's about setting the record straight. Affirmative action had nothing to do with black people. So why would they care about that? You know what I'm saying? Slavery, they put us there, so why would they give a fuck? They put Native Americans into slavery. Ben York, Louisiana Purchase. But see, when you know your history and you listen to black people talk, and they talk in the defense of, well, white people look at us like this. White people look at us like this. Who gives a fuck about what racist white people look at us like, right? And I said racist white people. So people that come on and say, well, he's talking about white people. Honestly, if you feel like I'm talking about white people, then so be it. I don't give a shit. I'm saying racist white people, because racist white people are the problem. The problem that we have in America is racist white people. You know what I'm saying? Racist Latinos, racist Asians, and self-hating ass blacks. So everybody's against us, including ourselves. That is a system that was planted. That was a system that was created. They created that. And this is why everybody has a problem with black folks. And then when black people come on here and say that we looking stupid in front of white folks, I don't give a fuck. They thought we were stupid. If they thought we were so stupid, then why did they stop us from reading in the in slavery time? If they thought we were so stupid, they knew that reading and educating yourself is a key. You know what I'm saying? So they took that away. It was illegal to read. They'll kill a slave if he read. That was like a big thing to them. And first of all, a lot of those white people that was doing that didn't know how to read them damn selves. And they mad at black people that know how to read. If we were so stupid, right, it wouldn't be a problem. It wouldn't be illegal for you to read. You know that, right? So again, know your history before you start talking about moral currency. They never had moral currency. Anybody who has a people in slavery for 400 to 500 years, they don't have no morality to even build a currency for us. The fuck you talking about? Moral currency. You created the Boondocks, and the only reason why you was able to do that because you could say nigga on TV. You know that, right? The only reason why you can hide that shit in there. Don't get me wrong, there was some key jewels in that show. The intro was dope. Huey's character was dope. You know what I'm saying? And all the characters fit. But guess there's a lot of shit that you can hate about that show. Let's be honest. There's a lot of shit you can hate about that. Then when he loses that show, he comes out with the Black Jesus shit, and that was the most niggerish shit I ever seen. All he needed was fried chicken and watermelon, and that would have made the whole niggerism complete. So cut it out. You're sitting up here, you're talking to black people about, we're acting like fools. How do they know you're not a fool? Because people like you encourage white folks to hate black folks because of the way we act. What do you mean? We're the masters of everything that's in entertainment. We've mastered hip hop because we created the shit. That's why there's this big argument. Anytime black people create, if white people created hip hop, there would be no argument about who created it. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, if we allow this argument to take shape, white people will say they created hip hop, and none of you will argue it back in 2073 or 2071 or 2074. Y'all not gonna argue the shit, you know what I mean? Because a lot of us that know the shit will probably be transitioned. You know what I'm saying? The older heads that are older than us, they'll be transitioned, and we're just the culture will be a free fall to just say whatever. You know how many people didn't know Beethoven was black, including myself, until I was an adult? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, country is not started by white folks. I don't know why y'all mad at Beyonce. I'm glad Beyonce won that shit. All you white folks that are mad, I'm glad Beyonce won that shit. I'm happy for Beyonce. Beyonce should get more. She should win every country Grammy for the next 10 years. I think she should win that shit all the time because she's from Texas and she's of the lineage of the originator. You know what I'm saying? The word cowboy was an insult. That wasn't a term of endearment back in the day. You called them slaves cowboys. Go and milk them cows, boy. You know what I'm saying? Go over there, you cowboy. That boy. First of all, they called us boy when we was grown ass men. You know what I'm saying? Now it's famous and everybody, it looks cool and shit. And now all you white people want to be called cowboy and shit. You know what I mean? We created music. So how do you create country music? You know what I mean? All country music is rhythm and blues from the country. That's all it is. It's rhythm and blues. Who created blues? Black people. Who created rhythm? Black people. So how the fuck would you be able to create country music? You see what I'm saying? So again, y'all talk all this shit about black folks, and y'all focus on this all the time. Focuses on black folks. Let's shit on black folks. Oh, why do black folks have a Black History Month? Because you white people have a White History Year. Yeah, everything is You got New Year's, you got fucking President's Day, you got St. Patrick's Day, you got fucking what's in April? April Fool's Day. That fits y'all like a motherfucker. April Fool's Day. That's good. That's like the perfect holiday for y'all. There's two perfect holidays, and I'm gonna give it to you. April Fool's Day is y'all. It should be y'all biggest shit. Y'all should celebrate being stupid, like with that shit, because y'all are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all racist ones are stupid as shit. All right. Then you got what's the shit? In May you have Memorial Day, which you stole from black people, because black people created Memorial Day for the slaves that fought in the war for their freedom. You know what I'm saying? You stole that because it used to be May 1st. They changed it to May 31st. Right? Look it up if you don't believe me, since you think I'm just being racist and shit. In June, you have Father's Day is the worst holiday ever. I think all races suffer. All races of men suffer for that shit, so I'll give y'all that one. You know what I'm saying? And then Independence Day. We were still slaves when y'all signed the Declaration of Independence. It's 4th of July. Then you have August. You don't have anything in August like that. August is actually considered Black August Month. So that's our shit, which you probably take and shit and put your white people in front of it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you took Juneteenth from us and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even say Juneteenth for Martin Luther King Day, because those are days we had to fight for, especially Martin Luther King Day. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't start that till 1986. I'm older than Martin Luther King Day. You know what I'm saying? So, where am I? I'm at. All right. So September you have Labor Day. What's the other shit? In October you had Columbus Day. You changed it to Indigenous People Day, right? It's still racist because you just get rid of the fucking day. Because you killed people when Columbus got here. Right? In November, Veterans Day. Right? And then you have Thanksgiving. In December, you have Hanukkah. And then you have Christmas. You know what I mean? Y'all get mad at Juneteenth. You get mad at Martin Luther King Day. You get mad at Kwanzaa. 3 fucking days. And then a whole month of February. So you get mad at 37 days out of the year. You know what I mean? 37 days out of the year, you're mad because we have our own celebrations and our own culture or things that we do. You know what I'm saying? For the black folks that get mad, I get it. Y'all don't like certain things because of certain people get it. But you know what? You know what I mean? A lot of people gather for these things, so respect it. All right? I'm sick of all the fucking shit that this dude was an agent. There's a lot of people that we listen to are agents. There's people that some of y'all are agents. But this whole thing where we have to satisfy the white gays, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care if they don't like who I am and what I celebrate and what I'm about. I walk around with this African man born shirt on, these motherfuckers get mad as shit. Hey, what is African man born about? And I cuss them the fuck out. Shut the fuck, none of your damn business. That's what, because that had nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? Well, I was just asking the question. Well, don't ask me that fucking question. How about that? And I do that to let them know you're not important to me to explain shit to you. And even when black people do it, then they on that bullshit. I explain, like, listen, I ain't got to explain nothing to you. We need to stop letting them determine how we move as a people. And we need to move accordingly to how we think, how we feel. So with that being said, man, I ain't going to jump on this too long. It's already been almost 15 minutes, all right? That being said, this is Dr. A&B, African Man Born. I'll see you on the next podcast. Peace.